my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust. My buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Well, if we could just get that in our minds this morning when we begin to face things tomorrow morning out there. If we could just get that brief thing, I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and then I shall be saved from my enemies. Many of us this week may go through some enemies. We may meet up with some enemies. We may have some battles set up out there for us. But you know what? A lot of us may try to fight them without the help of God in our lives. We'll find in the end we'll be suffering that. But David knew where his strength come from. And he said there in the 6th verse, he said, in my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto the God. And he heard my voice out of his temple. And my cry came before him, even into his tears. And again, the word distress there that David used, it means to be in a tight place. It means to be hemmed in. And you know the story of David, how that he was came up under Saul and in Saul's house. And when he began to defeat the giant and he began to be made known among the people, Saul got kind of jealous of him, and Saul began to hunt him out almost like a dog, to search him down to kill him. But so even in the midst of all that, David never forgot who his God was, and he never forget the words of God. It said, touch not mine. David could have had many opportunities to kill Saul, to take away Saul, but he waited upon God and waited for the right time to let God take care of his enemies. And I say to us this morning, if we'll call upon God, the Lord of our strength, my friends, He'll take care of our enemies this morning. I don't know what your enemy may be. I don't know what enemy that you have out there. 1 Peter says that the devil, our adversary, is like a roaring lion. He's seeking whom he may devour. You know you have an adversary this morning that don't want you to reach your destiny. Don't want you to reach your purpose without getting too far. Yes, I believe if God knows the beginning from the end, and God knew us when He conceived us, when He was in the womb, He knew. I believe God knew that we had a purpose, and God purposed you and me for something this morning. But along this way, we found many things that will come up before us. Some trying to keep us from getting to our destiny. Some trying to get us from. Even Satan tried to keep Jesus off of the cross. Realize that this morning. Many times I've thought about that there. Even in the Garden of Eden, I believe Satan knew that the seed was going to come and would deliver. And he tried to kill out the seed there. And he's tried to kill them out for some 2,000 years. But I'll tell you what, the Jewish people are alive and they're remaining today. And there's a reason for that, because they're God's chosen people. Honey, Iran can set up nuclear weapons. They can set up a camp against Israel. But I'm going to tell you, God still says, touch not my anointing. God is the strength of Israel today, as He is our strength here. Listen to David as he gets into this thing. He says, who is a God except our Lord? Who is a rock save our God? Everything's going to fall and everything is going to stumble in this world. Honey, if you're standing upon God this morning, in the rock of our salvation, you can be sure today that when the time comes, and that when you've got to fight, and you are going to have to fight this morning, don't let anybody tell you that you're going to come in this thing and there's not going to be a battle. Don't let anybody come. I tell you, if there's not any battles in your life this morning, honey, you're not doing anything for God this morning, because your adversary, again, I think your adversary is like a roaring lion. He wants to devour you. He wants to keep you from getting to your purpose this morning. But he said, David said, it's God that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect, man. I like that. I didn't have none of this now. Don't have no notes this morning, but I'm telling you what, I like to feel when my God shows up. It's God that girdeth me. It's God that maketh my way perfect. Bless His name today. He maketh my feet like hinds feet. He setteth me upon not any high place, upon my high place. I don't know what your high place is this morning. I don't know what God's got purpose for you this morning. But if you'll stand up on the rock this morning, if you'll stand up on that rock this morning, He'll still make your feet a sure foot. He'll put you on a foundation, honey, and you can stand today. Bless His name. But David threw his battle here. Yeah. Yes. Amen. I don't believe David ever got to a place where he said, I have now defeated them. I have taken them down on my own there. But he goes on there. He says that he's wounded them. He's pursued and he's wounded them. That they were not. But listen in verse 39 here. He says, for thou hast girded me with strength unto, not into, but unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. And you know what? Again, I believe you can always get a little messianic message out of this morning for the same thing there. I believe Christ in a certain way. Honey, the adversary rose up against him. Wanted to subdue him. Wanted to keep him from getting to that cross. But you know what? God took care of him. He girded him with strength this morning unto the battle. And I want you to know this morning, as I said, for some reason, purpose keeps coming up on me. Destiny keeps coming up on me this morning. I don't know. You may be going through some things right now. God may be revealing to you destiny. He may be revealing to you a purpose this morning. And you're fighting with God. But you say, God, it's not happening because the situation don't look. Let me tell you a little bit about Moses this morning. When Moses was born there, the king of Egypt there had made a decree. He said, listen, these Hebrews, they're going to be more than us. And if they keep going and they keep multiplying, they're going to overtake us. So the king of Egypt said, here's what you do, you Hebrew midwife. You start killing the male children. But there was something about this Moses. When Moses came out of the womb, I don't know who saw him first, but they said the next one can't be killed. And this one must have a purpose. And you know what? They said they couldn't hide him anymore. So his mom, they put him in an ark, honey. Pharaoh's daughter was the one that found her out of that bush. You know, she didn't even know it. She said, I'm going to name him Moses because he was thrown out in the water. And you know what that means? He was a deliverer. His name told his very destiny. He was born to deliver God's people out of the land of Egypt. And you know what? It looked like maybe saints wasn't going the way they were supposed to because the very one that was going to deliver ends up in the house of Pharaoh.
Yes.
I know, get over here. Get over here to Exodus chapter 3 this morning. Exodus chapter 2 it is this morning. Let's read this a little bit. I don't know. Help me this morning. See, I believe Moses was born for the purpose. I believe God told him his purpose was to deliver his children. Amen. And I believe somewhere along those lines, and I've been preaching this before, I don't know. But you see what happened is his Pharaoh's daughter couldn't nurse him. But his sister goes to her and says, hey, let me find a Hebrew woman and we'll let her nurse him for you until he gets lazy. And my friends, he comes right back to his mother. And so even though she gave him up, my friends, she got him, glory to God. Honey, I'm telling you this morning, anyway, as the story goes, she nursed him up and she brought him up. And I can't help but to believe, Brother Mike, that during those times when she was sitting there and when she was nursing little Moses, maybe upon her bosom, how she was telling him about Abraham, about Isaac, about Jacob, about how the promise was. One day, this land's going to be our land. One of these days, we're going to own this place. One of these days, we're going to be a nation. And I can't believe it. She kept telling him that. And Moses goes out one day after Moses gets old. One day after Moses was a little bit older, the Bible says, he went out and he saw one of his brethren. That's how I believe that Moses knew his heritage. Amen. Because he grew up in Pharaoh's house, in the way of Pharaoh. He had everything that he had. He was set to be king. Amen. He knew all the rules. He knew all the luxuries. He knew all the things. But my friends, when he went out one day and he seen a Hebrew, one of his own brethren, if you will, an Egyptian, in a fight there, the Bible says that he looked around and then he spoke that Egyptian this morning. Why did he do that? Because he was delivering his brethren. My friend, you see, God had Moses in some training right there and let him learn a little bit. And see, that wasn't enough for him. He goes on down through there, and Moses, they find out that Moses killed the Egyptian, and the king was robbed, and the king was going to find Moses. So we see Moses, you see Moses going out and hiding from the king, if you will, and he finds himself at a well one day, and he finds these little girls coming up to bring come in. They wouldn't let them water their sheep. And my friends, you got to understand the time that this was written. Women wasn't much in the eyes of man. They would take them, probably do what they want to with them, treat them how they want to. But it said Moses, I believe it even says Moses delivered him that day. See, Moses was in some training. Moses was in some training today. And my friends, and you look at the situations that we see today, things that we get in, you see Moses delivered the little girls from the hands of the shepherds. Why? Because he was a deliverer. He had a purpose to deliver. He had a destiny to deliver. And I don't know what your purpose is this morning, but God, you know your purpose. If you're a purpose to preach this morning, you're going to preach. If you're a purpose to sing this morning, you're going to sing. If you're a purpose to worship this morning, you're going to worship. If you're a purpose this morning to praise, you're going to praise. Whatever your purpose is, you make sure that you do what you're called to do. Regardless of what comes up, regardless of what the situation might be, it may look bad. See, Moses finds himself out on the backside of the desert, nothing there but dry land in the Mount Horeb. That means the Mount of Desolation. In other words, there wasn't a whole lot out there, Brother Herman.
Amen, brother.
But Moses finds himself there.
Praise the Lord.
Him with a bunch of sheep.
Glory to God. Help him, Lord.
Him with a bunch of sheep.
Yeah.
And it says the angel of the Lord showed up in the midst, appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked and behold, the bush burned with fire and was not consumed.
Praise the Lord.
There was a bigger picture there that God was showing Moses.
Bless him, Lord.
We can draw on this just a little bit this morning. Moses said, I now will turn aside and see this great sight, while the bush is not burned. And so the Lord God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses.
Yes.
And Moses said, here am I. And he said, draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from thy feet. For the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. Do you know this morning that wherever God dwells, my friends, it's supposed to be holy ground. Let me take that back. Wherever God dwells is holy ground. He will not dwell in unholy places. He will not dwell in places where there's filth. And He won't dwell in places where there's sin. He won't dwell in places where it's not welcomed, if you will. But He will only dwell in places where it's holy. My friends, and that's just today between us and God. We want the presence of God in our lives. We want the power of God in our lives. But I'm telling you, we lack it sometimes and we wonder why. It's because that He won't dwell in an unclean house. He won't dwell in a temple that's not pure and holy. But I tell you, He's made a way for us this morning. He spoke to Moses out of a burning bush. Honey, He spoke to me through a cross of Calvary that He hung upon, that He spoke out of, and it said, if you come unto me, I'll cleanse you of all your shortcomings. I'll forgive you of your sins. I'll cleanse you of your iniquities. I'll deliver you. I'll redeem you. My friends, I'm thankful today that I've got a Redeemer that spoke to me from the cross of Calvary that said, I will say all the time. Help me, Lord, this morning. Moses, as he was calling there, God began to tell him, reveal to him His purpose there. Maybe Moses, until that day, didn't have the full idea. But you see, God had him going through some things, training him, getting him ready for His purpose and for His destiny. And you know what? We get in situations sometimes and we just want to quit. We want to get mad at God. We want to get mad at the preacher. Or we want to get mad at everybody else. Or we want to blame the devil. But in reality, all God may be doing is training you. Training you for your purpose. And training you for your destiny. And you see, when you get those things in your life, and you start to get anger and frustration and worry and doubt and fear in your lives, if you will, it blocks that holy flow, amen. Because doubt and worry and fear and sin and those things, God won't dwell in those areas. And we can't be led by God if God's not dwelling in us this morning. So we've got to understand, as Moses, I believe Moses took his shoes off, no doubt. And I believe Moses sat down and God began to tell him, here's what I want you to do. I've called you to go into Egypt. I've called you to go deliver my people. I've heard their cry. Aren't you glad this morning throughout all eternity that God hears our cries this morning? Aren't you glad that He hears the cries of grandparents and grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads that cry out for their children? Aren't you glad that He hears those calls this morning and said, I'm going to send a deliverer? Amen. You know, I was dead in sin and trespassing before I ever came into this world. You were too this morning. But God, He heard the cries long ago before they were ever made in the eternity of time. And He said, I'm going to send a deliverer. And He sent Christ, His only begotten Son, to die upon the cross of Calvary. That whosoever believes in Him should not perish, but have everlasting. I just found some places here. But through all these things, God worked it out. God made a way. He trained him. Yes. He sent him in. Moses even had excuses. I can't speak. God sent him a helper.
Amen. Bless him, Lord.
Oh, how did I get here?
Oh,
God gave him the tools to do what He had called him to do.
yes, He did.
He strengthened him for the battles that he had to fight. And I believe Moses trusted God. I believe he trusted Him. I even said there, that toward the end of his life, he asked God just to see His glory. My friends, I'm telling you, I believe he got to see God's glory. And I believe he got to see, my personal opinion is, he got to see God on this earth before he left. Heard a preacher say that one time, and it stuck with me ever since. Because the Bible says that Moses wasn't. And nobody knows where he's buried. I mean, God said, you know, I can't help it. I don't know. Maybe in here the guy was preaching the message. I don't know. Took him up on that mountain and showed him all those things. I believe he just tapped him on the shoulder. Moses turned around and looked at the tall God. Moses was good. But this morning, I thank God. And I believe that He's got a purpose and He's got a destiny for each and every one of us.
Amen, brother. That's the truth.
And I believe He trains us in that as we go. Just like David. You know, you look at David. David went through seasons of life. You know, in his younger years, he was just a little shepherd boy. And then he came into a season there where he was in the palace, the king's palace, with Saul. You know, he was, I believe he was probably learning things. And God was getting him accustomed to things in the palace. And he went through those years of where he was a warrior. And then he came to those years where he was a king and dwelled in peace among the land. So he went through those stages, through those seasons. And I believe we all work in different seasons. Some of us right now, we may be out there in a shepherd field. God may just be training us just a little bit. Because, see, he had to know how to defeat the lion, and he had to know how to defeat the bear before he could ever kill the giant.
Amen.
Amen. And you know what? Another thing that I'll go on this morning, on the giant there, on over there in 2 Samuel. When David was out there, and David got up in years of age, he had been the shepherd, he had been the warrior, he was the king. But it says there rose up another giant in the land. I think it's the 22nd chapter of Samuel, 1 Samuel. But it said he had a new sword. See, David had took Goliath's sword. He had killed Goliath's sword, and he had taken his sword. But he said there was another giant who rose up and had a new sword. In other words, a new attack, if you will. And see, maybe Praise God preached one time, new levels, new devils. And see, as we go into this next stage of your life or your battles or whatever, there's going to be tougher enemies. And then there's going to be more deceptive attacks. But we've got to be wise this morning. And we got to know that God has girded me with the strength unto the battle. I don't care how big the battle's going to go. I don't care how strong the enemy is. And I don't care how long that it's going to go. You've got to understand this one, that God, just as He girded David with strength this morning, He's going to gird you with strength this morning. Even if it doesn't feel like it, and even if it doesn't look like it, I still say, God says, I'm going to gird you with strength unto the battle. I'm going to take you to the battle. And not only am I going to take you to the battle, but I'm going to deliver the enemy into your hands, and you're going to walk away with the spoil. You see, there's always a spoil in every victory, and every battle that's ever been fought. They're fighting over something. It's either land or riches or wealth. God says, if you'll go to the battle and you'll stand on it, I'll gird you for strength, and I'll give you the spoil to the battle. You don't have to fight this battle with no reward. Oh, I can dance on that right there. There's a reward for this battle. There's a reward. Oh, we may not bring great reward on this side, but one of these days, it may be 1,000 years from now. It may be in the millennium kingdom, but they're going to look upon us and they're going to say, those are the ones.
Oh, bless your name.
God is good. He has girded me with strength to the battle. He has subdued my enemies. Don't fight your enemy like they're going to beat you. Don't approach your enemy like they're going to take you out. Amen. David didn't approach Goliath that way.
No, he didn't.
That's all right.
He came to him in the lane. I believe it was Jesus in that sling. He was going to rock. Amen. He was throwing Jesus. Amen. Throw Jesus to your enemy this morning. You watch it fall. When it falls, you take what it's got and you cut it. So when the next giant rises up, you can look back and say, new battle, new devil. But I still got the rock.
I can't be This town where